Um, Before 2 months, I this video is about self-education, home learning for teenager or children, for art self-education. Um, Children or teens, parents, and themselves they can watch this, and I notice this town don't have uh, maybe already have some art lessons. Mm, that's good. That's good. Maybe I don't know. I hope good, but whatever. I just share some different things. The basic art education is good, but I think some teenager or some different have some art talent children maybe need some very strict. The strict is hard, is a scary word, right? Mm, but it's okay. Before 2 months, I have an invention about the art education. Is E10. Uh huh. Where is my E10? That's my God. Uh, E10. The art things. The art education should be first is protection. Because in the school, a school system teach the children the art things almost is very surface and wrong things, and the whole world is similar. The art things, mm, how to describe, should be more wild and should be more deeper and should be more cracked. That's it. I can't find it. Oh my god. I need that list. I have it. I have list of E10. Uh-huh. Forget it. Alright. Before 1 month, I do have some passion to do some lessons or camps for the children, and then I use some time to ready for that, and I ask my heart, do you really like the education things? I do, but before I don't know. I'm not like to do be a teacher. In fact, I'm not very passionate on that. My passion for the education is to make a structure, to make a business or a system, or a school, to manage a school to keep the quality high. And I don't want to be a teacher. Yes, I don't want it. And but I still very concerned. I care about the children's things. I think they need a really high quality education for the art. Yes. Yeah, good. I find my E10. Very great, great, great. The education of the art education. That's my personal invention. Yeah. Mm. I started learning the art from my 7 years old. Almost 30 years. I still learning, but I already get some very mature result and achievement on art. I'm very confident on that. So that's why I have enough faith to share children the good thoughts about the art learning. Yeah. The first we see the E10, including first of all is passion, second is interest. The passion and interest is different. Maybe sometimes they mixed, but they're different. Third is love. The love not just about love for the art and the love quality about an artist, because finally the art is art. They are one thing. Fourth, four is dream. Yes, and logical is five. Logical is so important for the artist because in this world, so many artists, 90% artists, at last they fail. They lost in this reality world. Whatever how much talent they have, but finally they get lost in this world because they don't have enough good logical to deal with art, to deal with their lives. And six is philosophy. Philosophy is can make the artist be more free and be more wise to make their art more fun and creative. If the artist don't know the philosophy, their creativity is very stupid and that's nothing because the inspiration and the suddenly idea in this whole world, lots of people will have suddenly idea and some lots of idea already, lots of people already do it. So some uh, some art idea is really cheap and not good quality. You need to make sure, make it clear by yourself. So philosophy is so important for artists. Yeah. Seven is mindset. The mindset. When we hear this word, we feel maybe mindset. Oh my God, this is brainwash or something. All right, that's why we make a mindset here. That is against this word brainwashed you. The whole world in the future 10 or 30 years is full of wrong information. Even right now, 2025, in this human planet, internet, so many wrong news, fake news, wrong informations around all aspects area, especially in the art area, so many wrong conception in the most high level professional art area. Lots of famous artists is lost in their mind. A lot. 90, above 90% artists in this professional art area, they are insane. They are not healthy in their mind, in their spiritual. They almost is crazy. Yes, mentally collapse. So how to have a very healthy mindset for children and teenager? This is so important to make you as a very healthy human first, not be brainwashed to collapse. Okay. The eight is structure. The structure is about what you paint and what you make a statue, what a music. How do you understand the structure and how to make a good structure? What is a structure? What is the structure about? How to make a high quality structure? This 10E10 is very high level um, professional art keys. And the nine is colors. How do you feel the color? How different the color to mm, give you different feelings? And how do you can control the different color, get along with different colors and make your paintings, make your art work more good colorful. The color have very unlimited abundance space to explore. Finally, it's time. It's a skill. That's my conception for art education. The skill is the final thing. Uh, Especially under the 10 years old children, I think is most important thing is keep their passion, because the passion for art is the most important reason to keep an artist continue their way, continue their work for long time. I observed lots of artists after the end out time. So many, so many artists, they quit, whatever their 20s, 30s, 40s, they quit on the halfway because they can't find the reason to keep it. Why I still in this area? This passion thing is very deep, in fact. Yeah. How do you have really passion, very everlasting and a continued passion for art? What is the deep charm of art? What's the art so interesting, so fun in on spiritual part, on mental part, every part? For myself, the art still is so very top funny and top interesting for me, and I still have immense passion for art. Yeah, I also have a great top passion to create paintings, art pieces, art pieces and works every day. Yeah, I think I will. I don't know, maybe forever have this kind of passion. But in your end, After you grow up, grow up, the adult life can be very easy to feel boring. Yeah, because this world is have lots of boring part, but the art can make you have real pleasure inside. That is a great luck and so good gift you can keep in your life, and you can have unlimited fun. You can dig in it by yourself, and you can develop it by yourself. You can invent new things. Nobody do it. Nobody do it before in the history. So the art self-learning is not for children, is for adults, for everyone. As in fact, it's important. Why I don't make a lesson for the adults? Because adults in this time, adults is too hard to live their life already. They have so many physical things to deal with, to earn money, to deal with a family. They're just too busy, and adults' life is too heavy for this life, for this time. So I don't have enough ability to take care of the adults' emotional things. Too many mixed energy there. I need to take care of myself first, you know. In this time, I recently I don't want to go out too much, but I still have big passion to do some really valuable things for people. I try my best to elevate it and change my system, my wisdom, how to treat everything more wise and more correct. Before I go out 3 months, and that's a test and a training and a try. And I go to design lots of real things in the reality. I go to design the real thinking ways of people. What they really care, how do they really think of everything? And this is very important for me. This is the basic to do my whole work. The education things for me is important, but I don't want to be a teacher, you know. But I can keep the education quality high. I can manage a school very high quality. That's what I passionate about. I'm sure about it, and we are still ready to to build some good school in the future, and some good friend also have that kind of good passion for children and for teenager and for the young guys, and because so many talented people there, they have great mature skill and professional knowledge, and so many very cherished good things to teach people, to teach children, to share the very high quality education for children and the local children, to share more love and support their life. Okay, let's continue talk the E10. The first one is passion, right? Passion. And if we start the lesson, how we keep the children have the art of the passion. That is, we create lots of new things, new art way to play with art, not just the painting and different things of art. This video is about home learning, so the parents can take children to paint outside. You can paint a tree, and you can take a walk around the river. You can paint a river. You can paint animal. Yes, you can paint everything, and you can move to different place to enjoy the nature and to feel different things and paint different things. And go home. You can let the children to draw the parents. Okay, 10 or 15 minutes to paint a sketch with color or not, just for fun. And above the 10 years old, the teenagers in fact have in fact they are in a very urgent time to learn the art. They need a very good quality strict education because their time is very golden for their lives. If a teenager can 13 to 17, this age stage, if can learn art very good quality, this is very great for the whole life. In my childhood, I'm so lucky, and my parents support me to learn art from 7 to my 16. And I almost just stopped 2 years from 15 years old to 16 years old, 2 years. And then at 17, I started learning really professional art lessons again. So I continue to learn art long years. So that's very lucky for me. And in my young time, the art be with me, company with me, gave me so many insight, support, and enjoy. And in my spiritual world, the art just like very comfort part. Yes, when I feel boring and I feel so sad for this world, for this society, and that life, the art always can comfort me. And the art learning really make my understanding very strong. When I start watching movie at 17 years old on the computer for myself, and my understand capability of a movie can be very deep. Yeah, I can feel lots of detail of a movie, and I can really enjoy a movie. That's really different for from people. People watch an art movie is so hard, but for me, that's enjoy. A very serious art movie, maybe 3 an hour, 6 an hour. For me, oh my God, that's a feast. That's a feast of my heart. That's a enjoy. That's a very deep spiritual enjoy journey on my own. That's very cherished spiritual mm, diamond. How to describe it? It's very great experiences inside, and I even get the independent power of art in very early time. Maybe 17 years old, I think I already have very independent judgment power and I don't get influenced from this famous artists how they talk about art. Always I can go go out from their brainwashed. They tell people what is art, what is good, what is good art. No, I never listen them. Listen some good ones. I can make it very clear who is good, who is not good, who is fake, who is real. That all depends on my long year art education and hard work. Yes, I learned art very diligently. That's my passion because that's my passion. So other children in the art lesson class, they after they paint 1 hour, they want to go to work or go to play. But I can stay. I can sit on the chair to paint even to after above two an hour. I don't even think I need to play. I almost forget myself. I just paint and paint. I just draw and draw. So I really enjoyed. And then after I grow up, I become and out. The art also become my very key power for everything in the adult life. I can treat it artically. Yes, at least it can release at least half pressure. Adult life is so many stress out, but I always can treat it artically, make it fun, and something is very easy to go through. Because if you have the art weapon, yes, you have art sword. It's become a kind of wisdom also. That's not just kind of a piece of beauty, a piece of imagination. It's also a kind of art. Art also kind of important wisdom, a kind of philosophy. Yes, you can treat this your life is much easier than the people they don't have the art abilities. They never learn art thoughts in the traditional art school. The traditional school system, they don't teach the children good art ability because they want the children to learn the math, learn the serious things better to get the cent, get to get better school or whatever. So why this word people is so boring? That's because too little people learn art. Art should be treated more important in this world because art set people free in their spiritually very big part, can give us support and more flexible solution to solve the lots of problems in our lives, whatever any aspects. So let's talk why the passion and the interest is different. Okay, I think the passion is you already have very unshakable, very stable, you know, strong desire. Maybe I don't know. You have a kind of thirsty for doing the one thing. Yeah, but interest also important. Yes, why I put interest on here is a second one is also important because in the process of learning, maybe 20 years for somebody, maybe need 20 years for somebody, maybe need 10 years to get the real good passion for art, and this need time. When we get there, we need something to keep interest, to support the passion, not mature, to keep our to keep us continue on this way. So the interest is you have some very little happy reason to do one thing, right? That's not strong, but they are small. But if you can have different interest for art, it can keep you continue in the home self learning. You also can find something to have more interest for your art learning. Maybe you can find some you use lots of creative way. Maybe you can have movie months. This month you can parents can help the children to find lots of very healthy and positive uh, movies, because this world have lots of good movies. You never can finish it. You can make a list, and every 1 or 2 days you can watch a good movie and enjoy it. And you can to try different art form. Maybe you can try the music. Maybe you can try dance. Don't just limit it on the painting, or you can try different things, and you can read the poem. Don't forget the poem. Poem is the mother of the art, I think. Philosophy is the father of the art. Don't forget the mother. So, but poem, in fact, is more difficult to understand in the childhood. But you can find some very sunshine poem, and read it very with no purpose. You just read it for fun, and let the potential consciousness to feel it by itself. So in the childhood, you experience lots of high quality art work is so important, especially the famous artist's work. Don't to learn from the mm, low quality art piece that's totally different things. Yeah, because the masterpiece is so valuable power, and their art level and frequency is pretty high, such as Van Gogh's and Monet. Their artwork is totally healthy. Their art is already very perfectly in this world. And lots of other masters of art in the Matisse. If teenagers watch these artists, classic artists' work, you just watch, just like reading a book, reading a picture, you already can have very different positive feel inside. You will have very different understanding inside. You will feel something. You will feel something very deep and very, very not easy to notice. Yeah, that's how the inspiration born. Yes. So more you connect with this classic master art master in the history, more you can feel peace and immense beautiful things inside for everybody also, because this word can push and else people to suffer in their physical things, suffer in their survival things, to earn money, to make your career. People don't have time to enjoy a art piece. Whatever you in your work trouble or your family trouble, love relationship trouble, when you feel depressed or whatever, when you feel anxiety, you can just very quietly watch an art piece there from Matisse or from Monet. You just very peacefully look at that painting. Don't use your brain. You just use your heart to feel it, feel that color, feel that details like a kid. Yes, forget to get a result. You just look. Just a very simple this action can make you feel very different. Yes. So art is very high valuable for the human rights, but this word push the push the endowed to far from these valuable things, to forget this treasure, forget this real diamond. And even for the spiritual guys and some meditation guys, in fact, the great master art piece, just like Monet and Van Gogh or Matisse, they are very spiritual. Their art piece, in fact, is very good quality of the frequency of the. They have great soul power and great beauty powers inside in their in their artwork. So that can make your spiritual practice to be more fun and full of energy and more beautiful. Yes, when you can have more fun of your spiritual practice, you will not feel too boring and feel too hard. Yeah, but that's necessary. I know it. The real spiritual practicing is pretty hard. I know it. It's the most difficult hard saying this word. I understand. Yeah, for art learning also very hard too. 10,000 people learning art, maybe just have one or two can go to the class and really enjoy it and can have some good result on the art learning. Lots of people will quit, but okay. It's okay. 10,000 people learn it. At least above half people have this kind of seeds inside, this kind of memory built with art, good art, and when they grow up as an adult, they will be influenced when they get through their troublesome of their personal life, of their work, anything. This art in their potential consciousness that will really support them somehow. All right, let's be quick, okay? The third is our love. Yes, and the E10 can't finish in one video. I know. I just very simply to introduce this E10 list, and this is a guiding book list. We can use it forever for whole life, self learning of art, maybe for everything. The third is love, the love for the art. And when you learn in the art really deep and diligently to work with it, and you put lots of your heart, your tears, your energy, your time in art, you will you will feel you have more deeper connection with the art energy, and you will really start to love the art scene. Yes, that kind of real love for the art, and not just a kind of interest, easy to quit. No, when you start real love the art, you will never want to quit this. You already feel you and art be together. That is kind of a very strong relationship, and the art love also make you become a real good lover for any relationship. You will start to learn and experience the real art, real love energy, and real love philosophies, structures, and you have better capability to take care of your kind of relationship between the lovers, between your family members, and for strange people and for animals. And you will know how to love them better, how to love yourself better even. The love, not just the attachment. Sometimes it's let it go, sometimes it's very different things there. And the force is dream. Yes, that's very beautiful things. When you have some real passion and love about art, you start maybe start some guy, some children, teenager. You want to be. You start to think maybe when I grow to end out, I will be a professional artist. You feel happy in that in that area, but the dangerous things come too when you decide to be a professional artist. That means that's a very hard work way and full of great challenge in that way, because artist is much different from different works. The artist, that means you need to be the best. You need to create brand new things in the history. The artists, professional artists, is so cruel. In fact, if you are not the best, you are nothing. That's artists' professional fight in this real world. But it's okay. You can also quit it anytime. You can try before you're 30 years old. You can try to be an artist. Well, feel okay. This way is so hard, and I can quit it. It's okay. Enjoy their life. Okay. At least you try. At least you try your best. But you need to know the reality is really hard in this world. Future 30 years, and it's a good challenge. If you have If you have great courage, if you are very brave, you want to challenge, okay, let's be artists, okay? Let's a real journey start. A real journey about the fighter. That's a start. Yeah. So dream have two part, okay? One part is extremely beautiful. One part is extremely cruelty. That's a real life, okay? The fifth thing, the five, is logical. Yeah. I still respect the logical because I'm a very good logical guy. I treat my things in my childhood. I just very respect the logical. Maybe I'm too logical. Yes, I still try my best to be better at logical guy. I have a great passion for logical because I respect the order of everything. The universe need order, society need order, the good order, high quality order for everybody is good. This is fair. When you don't, we can observe people in the reality. If they lost their control and lost become a because of crazy guys, they don't have logical. They just think something good for themselves. They don't know these things maybe hurt others, and they feel their life is not balanced. They lost the balance and they go fail. So if you have a good quality basic, you can treat everything very balanced. Yes, artists always have great passion and always fall for the romance, right? I do, but I also can balance the cold side, not the hot side. I still have very cold side. The two sides can be balanced. Use the logical. If you know the logical, you know the philosophy, you can make this balance more beautiful and more wisdom. Yeah. The sixth is philosophy. Why the philosophy is different from logical. They have some connection, but they're totally different. The philosophy that is just kind of thoughts. The philosophy is kind of art of thoughts. Just like different philosophy is different thinking system and a different style of thinking. The philosophy can show you how humans, how a mind, how a soul in this world can think so immense forms, immense styles. You can treat a thing with different direction to treat it. The philosophy will help you to build your independent thinking system. For artists, that's totally a key because if you have that very strong independent thinking system, you can create really good, high valuable new art piece because the art not just about crazy side, crazy part, passion part, you know, you need a very cold mind on philosophy. You can test your artwork if this thing is very high quality. In the professional art area, lots of personal artists they lost control. They are idiots. In this real society, 90% above artists they lost in their insane part. They think their passion is enough. They think their imagination is their romance is enough. No, the lack of the philosophy training, philosophy uh, ability makes them fail. I observed this word art area for 20 years, and I designed all the times why these great artists that they can get success at last. Monet, Matisse, Cezanne, Picasso, because they have their own independent, strong thinking way. They have their philosophy there. And some famous artists, they are also famous, but their life fall, their life collapse. They become a tragedy, and finally, but they also have their philosophy system too. So the philosophy is so important for an artist. Yeah. But for children, the philosophy is too much. We just uh, we just can share the philosophy things maybe after 15 years old. Is for average age teenagers to learn some philosophy. The child, their brain still need to grow. So the children is more good at feel and enjoy the happiness. So for children, it's more important is keep their mental health, to keep their experiences very positive. So in this age, lots of 80s, 90s people, they have very deep trauma of their childhood. Like my age, in my generations, 99% have very bad trauma of the childhood because of in that time, in that old age, the whole society is just too what? Too low, developed too low. People don't have the consciousness to keep the mental health, to protect the children far from too much harm of their mental. For artists also like that, you can't become a very good artist if you have over level trauma of your spirit part. You can't be an unhealthy artist. In this world, some famous artists they also get famous, but famous is not means of success. Success not means they are good artists. That's the reality. Because this world, some artists they get famous because just somebody can sell their paintings for money. Maybe they're unhealthy, maybe they're negative, maybe they are collapse, maybe they are lose their minds, they are crazy, and they can get success too, and they get lost in this world. So be healthy. Try, even we try our best to protect these children's and teenagers. They still will get hurt somehow, but you need to protect them to far from more hurts inside, to keep the trauma level to the lowest. Yes, more love, more support the children have after they grow to end out, they will feel more strong, they will feel more confident, they will more easy to deal with their end out life. they will be more happy. That's for sure. So for this local children, I feel more heartbroken. Local children, they live in this low economy society. Their parents is work hard and they can't have enough love support, in fact. And so these local children, when they grow up, they will feel they are not good enough. They will feel that weak. They will feel they just should do the hard work. They don't have too many free choice to do different interesting work. To be an artist is also a kind of luxury. Even it is full of challenge, but you have choice at least. In this world, lots of people they even don't have choice. They're not choice to be artist. They just have one choice to be a laborer. So we should cherish the chance, the cherish opportunity if we can free to choose to be an artist. That's a great blessing too. You will get through the challenge, but you can still enjoy lots of bless of the artist work, artist journey. Yeah. The seven, or this is 6, 7, 8, 6, 7. The seven is my set, right? In fact, everyone is immense things to talk, like to share. The mindset, how to set your mind. I need to take for example, how to make your mind clear to against the information bomb, the fake news. Keep your mind clear. You need to have some very basic, strong faith of your mind, of your heart, what you really believe. And it is flexible, but it's also very strong and everlasting things to test what kind of information you meet. That is very not easy. In the future 10 years, this world will fall of illusions, fall of all kind of wrong informations on the phone, on the different media, social media. These children will grow and they will have their social media. They will face this world by themselves. Sooner or later, very soon, very quick. 5 years later, these children grow up and they face this AI world. What the AI world gave them? 99%, 99.9% the information is wrong and low quality, fake and poison. That's the future world. I'm positive, I'm optimistic, okay, but I'm not a fool. I know the reality is half positive things, half negative things. So we need to face reality. Reality is the social media is full of poison things and garbage things, not just the porn things. No, brainwashed things, how to control their mind, how to deep change how they live, how they behavior, the politics things through different people, famous, even the famous movie and the sub series, all kind of programs, all is program your mind. They bomb your head every second, every day. You can observe this world, observe people around us, 40s, 50s, even 60s. Their brain is damaged. Lots of people, they are great attitude. They're from famous school. They still be brainwashed. So don't take it easily, okay? Take it very seriously. The mindset to against this brainwashed world, to against the future AI challenge, that is very very key. If you want to be a very clean mind and healthy, spiritual to face the future, you need to have a good, healthy system of your mind, and that's a long journey. At least the basic mindset that need at least need 10 years, and then you need to face the reality by yourself. You are a 20 years old young guy, you go to society, okay. Different people tell you different things. Different elder people tell you different experiences. Almost wrong, almost is kind of traps and tricks and useless to you. You need to fight out, fight your real self by yourself. Nobody can help you for that. You are the only one of your spiritual journey in the deep side, in the core. God can help you, good people can help you, good information can help you, but that's just kind of help. You need to always to deal with all kind of things by yourselves. So why I make a very strict education system for children, for teenagers. That's why when we talk about brainwashed future 30 years, that's why. Because we face a very cruel future. We are not face a very easygoing future. Yes, future is positive in the total, but the reality is full of challenges, obstacles, and traps and illusions, poison things. That's that's why we need to be really strong of mind, of brain, of your heart, of your wisdom system. You can defend the so many bombs around you, the information bombs, poison poison the children every day. If some parents don't care the children well, they gave the children the phone, iPad when they're just 10 years old. They can go to the internet to get all kind of informations. You think your children still normal? No, they change inside day by day. They be brainwashed by this world year by year, drapes by drapes. And after 5 years, suddenly your teenager totally change. Maybe, do some bad things. Suddenly you feel, oh my God, this is my kid. I don't know this guy. After 10 years, 20, 21, 22, suddenly maybe he's crazy. Such as the Elon Musk son. Suddenly his boy become a girl and lost his mind and be crazy and be so angry for his father. Totally crazy. That's real life. We're not talking the negative things. We need to defend. We need to protect our children. because s- most people don't know how dangerous the society life, the real life is. Because immense traps you will face if you don't have a very open, big open eyes, wisdom eyes to see everything and be vigilant, to be very careful for things around us. And finally, they will face this world by themselves. What we can do really to protect our children is give them a very strong system to protect themselves. That's my phase of education. Can really face this world very strong, not just to teach some fun things and they still weak on their skills and their capabilities. My education phase is build a really strong wisdom system for children and teenagers after they grow to adult. They can face this world really strong and they will get success very easier. They can to have more time and more stable spiritual, emotional, strong to finish more great job in the future. These children grow up 20 years later. These children will be very great genius and professor. They will create very unlimited achievement, invention, devotion. They will finish unbelievable work in this world. They will have great miracle life. That's my vision. That's my purpose. My purpose is for these children to have a really miracle future. And we are realistic. We're not just dreaming. We are realistic. We know how dangerous society is, the reality is, how many trap is. We know how every point, how to treat it perfectly, rightly, solve everything of their life, almost everything. That's my education phase. It's totally different from the traditional school. Just to teach them something to get some grade and go to a college and get a job and to be a labor and to waste their whole life. That's not my phase of education. My phase is really can support these children, can have a miracle life of the future, and they will achieve great life of their very totally 100% satisfied, 10,000% satisfied life. That's my phase of the education. Yeah. Okay, let's go faster. It's already about 1 hour. The structure and colors and skill as this is for the painting and the art things. That is more professional things of the art and painting and art, the structure that is about the science, the colors, structures, skills. I see it together. It's just lots of details. It's how to train your hands, how to train your eyes, how to train your feel system, how to train your heart to feel the color, to feel our things, feel anything you watch, how to watch things. This is very deep and immense saying, knowledge there. So I think I talk enough, and we can talk more home education things later. Yes, I think this video can finished. Thank you for watching. It's a little bit long. Next time I can keep make our video maybe just a 30 minutes. Okay. Very thank you for your watch. I hope these children and teenagers can have some little help and support for their time, and they can make their time more valuable and not just play, not just for children. I think just can't just play the whole day long. That a little bit waste, but it's okay. It's okay. It's this also better than to learn some wrong things. Okay, okay. I hope these children, teenagers, parents all happy, and we hope the education work plan can go ahead and go forward more faster. Yes, let's need more hard work in this period. Okay, I try to record some video. Video is also important. There's also kind of very focused time I can talk more. In the reality, I can't grab a children or grab a parents. Oh, I I tell 1 hour for a person. Oh my god, they were crazy. They can't stand it. Okay, so this is good side about the video. Okay, you can. Okay, okay, okay. It's finished. Say bye bye.